Got the whole kit and caboodle doing its thing out here, man. Finally. Still underdriving everything. Still just have a single 3 CX800. I need a bigger driver, but still in there, baby.
Boy, oh, give me some rubber roll seed. Oh, give me some rubber roll seed. So she hit me on the left, I might can see out the right. I'll see you. Bye, bye, bye. Hey, Dre. He may need some. Bye, 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 Dre. Dynamite this road.
Tell you what.
Dre, hey, have a good day, man. 766 is clear. Bye, bye, bye.
It's working. Got the whole kit and caboodle doing its thing out here, man. Finally.
Hey, well, you get your Santa Claus like that, and make it see they drop it like it's hot. Oh, Trey, 766, heard you. Bye. 766, down my way to get on my radio. Hey, 766, I'm gonna turn my beam up your way. Hey, 766, down on my way right there. Boy, I heard you. Oh, Trey, have a good day. The big boss in Cali is on the mail. Bye, bye, bye. If you rap that good, Dre, CC clear.
Oh, I even have the water going now, by the way. Not just the one on the PC, but I got the one on the phone working. So I can do uploads from the phone and onto Facebook. So it seems to do pretty well. Radio station load 'em off mall. Your West Coast. Undermodulated beast. And a whole bunch of bass up around your place. Got down.
Take care around New Mexico.
Sounded really good from the woods, too. You got that thing sounding grand on the band. That Dave made transmitters working, man.
Well, no, Kelly, you know who it is in the woods.
There you go, that wideband audio. Gotta love wideband audio. I don't know why everybody doesn't have wideband audio. Shouldn't that be that should be the goal there, Brady? Do me a favor, tell $5 radio out there I said hello. Tell $5 radio I just say hello, mellow jello. I hope all is well and slow out there. I'm just stacking bricks out there. Hello to you once again, 225 Motormouth Mall, looking around your neck of the woods, right here with this undermodulated Cobra 29. And I'm stepping there, break. I think that's about the best sounding transmitter out there on the east side. I don't think I've ever heard anything that comes in here so heavy and so boomingly loud. And I've got subwoofers in here. You know, I got doggone subwoofers in here. Subwoofers that are just, man, they come into life. Big time. It's flat out impressive. The way you roll up in there with them big old subwoofers rolling and rattling and shaking. I think I got to put them on some rubber feet or something, because I tell you what, man, they rattle and rumble so doggone hard when you roll up in there with all that bass. Vibrating against the floor. It's like, holy cow. So I don't know, I got to do something when you roll that bass up in there, Brady.
I got my house down south. 766 reading the mail got down. Hey, 270, have a good old day.
Man, I gotta play that back here. You gotta listen. I put it in fit, this works. But check this out real fast here. It's open their brain. I tell you, man, that's some bass.
A good old day.
That's in my own processing, I think.
Back out.
That was bypassing the processing. Yeah, that's what I got over here on my end, man. That's a serious, clean, clear, beautiful bass up in there, man.
Hey, 151, I'm waiting on my lunch to drive up. 151, 766, clear.
Stations too, so I just need a little bit bigger hammer, that's all. I ain't got a big enough hammer to get the job done all the way 100%, but it's working. I try to get in where I can fit in, you know.
What's up? I will tell 270.
You know, I've been run real big birds, but I just run little bitty birds over here because they get into cracks. They get in and fit in, you know what I'm saying? Oh, tell you one more time, 225, motor mouth ball. Now, I've got a little bit of flat topping going on over here. Now, I don't know if you can hear the difference. There's a little bit of flat topping. Let me get rid of the flat topping. It's just on the positive piece. So I'll roll that down out of there, clean it up a little bit for you. Now, it's symmetrical, 100% modulation. And I don't know if that sounds any different there on your neck of the woods, but I have a little bit of flat topping. Oh, 225 in Georgia. Motor mouth ball stepping right here, right now, Greg.
Deep portion. Dre, I see it.
Hey, 151, top of day T, 151, 766, rock it on.
Black Leprechaun, Northern Cal. Black Leprechaun, Northern Cal, waving them guns.
And you waving in fine style. And I'm waving right back up there around Northern Cal. You only one can hear me in Northern Cal. Nobody else can hear me. Dynamite, go.
Why you Dynamite? Dynamite take care. Your Black Leprechaun.
And that Roger. Every time you key up 766, a key up talking to 151, man. Yeah, I was out there. So let me go and ease out the middle road like I eased in. Dynamite, where you go?
Up in there, so I'll just leave it alone.
CC up here in the gravy desert of California. CC, got down, I see ya.
I'm running out of fuel over here, man. I don't have any more. I'm maxed out. So, that being said, here, let me roll this up to 10 kilowatts for you. That's 5. There's 10. There's 10 kilowatts. Happened again. That's 10 kilowatts. I'll roll it back down here to 5. Back where it belongs. Anyway, yeah, I don't have enough positive drive to get up to there on the higher, beyond that there, Briggs.
Bye, Dre. Dynamite say bye, Dre. I'm turning my beam around. Dre, Dynamite, go. Hey, my Liz got driver license. She's driving.
I got 5 on it.
I'm going to sit back and listen for a little bit. Hey, 225, I want to sit back and listen to some of them gates. I want to see what $5 radio sounds like. Motormouth Mall stepping.
The radio, he only have $2 and change now. I see you. Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye. Bye-bye.
Hey, 225, play $5 radio back. I want to hear what $5 sounds like out here on my neck of the woods. A break.
Yeah, go ahead, Agent 86. I can barely hear you.
Bye. I got my beam up in there. Put my beam up in there. I can run my beam. I got
Oh, there goes Mother Nature. There goes Mother Nature. Motormouth Mall stepping and got down. All right, I'm back on the side here for a bit. 225 of us can hear you roll up in there. I appreciate that killer audio and the playbacks. And you put a big old grin on my chin out here for the day, and I do appreciate that. 225 in Georgia, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast Beast, and the voice of the Central Coast of California and beyond, getting on down right here, right now, and got down. Breaker. Lightweight, for a broke-down station, you're doing pretty doggone good there, Breaker. Temperature lightweight sounds good. Yeah, that broke down. You say you're looking at a broke down station, but I tell you what, man, it's smoking over here. There ain't nothing broke down about it over here in my receiver. A lightweight motor. Roger. Motormouth Mall, waving, stepping the brake. español aquí, solamente inglés en los Estados Unidos, por favor, gracias. Radio station Motormouth Mall, Steppen. Yeah, thank you there, Sleepy Dog. Yeah, I heard you on the side of the beam. I'm looking east. I hear Mexico to the south. I heard you to the north, but I'm looking east. Hello, Sleepy Dog. Good morning time to you. It's technically morning. It's 11:50. Motormouth Mall, Steppen. Let me get my knees up in the breeze here. Motormouth Mall, Steppen. Did I change my channel selector to channel 5 or 7 or something? It almost sounds like I changed my channel selector to channel 5 or channel 7 or something like that, because I don't understand what's happening in my radio today. Yo no hablo español aquí.
Why, you like cheap Mexican beer?
Hang on.
All you use my turban to wipe yourself. 8270, can you say 16? I'll give you your message to Rice and Bean. 270.
I should turn the antenna up north and see what happens. But check this out real fast here. The driver's working. About that, let me get my knees up to the breeze. Motormouth Mall, your west coast. Undermodulated beast, got down. I was going to turn the antenna up north. I might try turning it down around Mexico, but I was going to turn it up north to break. A474. A474, I heard you in Georgia. I did. Ain't no doubt about that. You smoking. You sounded really good. A474 around Georgia. If you got a sloppy copy, I'll say hello around your neck of the woods there, Brady. what I got on my radio right here. Ain't no doubt about that. Motor Mouth Mall. The background stuff in there. I hear somebody else out there playing that Turn Down for What, too. Turn Down the Watts. That's right. That's right. The Watts. Radio station, Motor Mouth Mall. Your West Coast. Down. Fat Cat, I don't know if you've got a grip up there or not, but I'm looking up north now. Hey, Fat Cat. Radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, trying to ease up around your stack of bricks or your mobile. Hey, Fat Cat, if you got a sloppy copy up there, Motor Mouth Mall, waving and stepping their break.
Turn down for what?
Motor Mouth Mall, stepping that guy down. Hey, I haven't heard you out here in a long time there, Joe Dirt. Hey, Joe Dirt. Damn! Joe Dirt, it's been a long time, my friend. Good to hear you out there in the Mobile.
Turn down for what?
Radio station, Motor Mouth Mall, stepping that guy down. Gen 4 and having power line noises and all that there at the house. You've been using the truck there for the work vehicle quite a bit lately and all. And, but man, I'll tell you what, I haven't heard you on the radio in for a long, long time. And 474 out there in Georgia, hello to you too. I heard you It was a good QSO there, and I just saw you in the text there. If you got me on the back of the beam here, the side of the beam. And somebody else out there said it's about time. Doggone it that you spun your antenna up north. And Baker Man, you said hello to Joe Dirt as well as you were waving. Heard that out there too, and I heard somebody else out there. Didn't keep track of all of that, but I'll do my best out here this next time around. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast, under modulated beast right here, right now. I got down. Yeah, but there's slam dunk. You roll up in there and find style too, and Joe Dirt, yeah, we'll hopefully the power line noise won't be too doggone bad, and you can deal with it somehow, or maybe we can just do something on our end to try to better the odds or change things up a little bit. Maybe we can get past that doggone power line noise. Hey, Joe Dirt, you take care out there, mobile safely out there. Slam dunk, heard you roll up in there too. Baker Man, you said thanks for rolling the 5. And Motormouth Mall right here, right now. I'm stepping, big brain. Well, somebody out there says, hi, Slam Dunk, you're out there in the locker room, man. You sounded good out there from the locker room. Somebody else said, I heard somebody say something Motormouth, but I didn't get it there. Unfortunately, it was a tough copy there, Bree. All right, there, Slam Dunk. I'll tell you what, man, you smoking. You definitely got that thing going on out there in the world of sound. Slam Dunk, radio station, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast beast, got down. Breaker. Breaker. Hey, Sleepy Dog, you said tell old Slam Dunk hi for you. Hey, I rolled that 5 and kept it all the way alive. Sleepy Dog. And I heard you roll up into the side of the beam while I was looking into the east side there. You rolled up in there real loud. Sleepy Dog, Motormouth Mall waving.
They could have some splatter coming out of 918 me machine. I've been sitting back.
10-4? No problemo.
918 back out.
Hey, Joe Dirt, you said say hello to Sleepy Dog as well. Hey, Joe Dirt, rolling that big old friendly 5 out there. Joe Dirt says hello, Mellow Jello. Good day, good day. I heard that playback, and Joe Dirt rolling that down here.
Okay, well, tell that Joe Dirt hello right back. Appreciate it.
There you go, Joe Dirt. Sleepy Dog waving right back there, break. Hey, Fat Cat, you hear me up there in Reading? Holy smokes, man, that's a ways away. I had no idea you'd copy me up there on Reading. Hello to you, Fat Cat, and a Mobile Motormouth Mall. I know you can't get it back to me, but by all means, try. You never know, Mother Nature might be sitting right there over your Mobile. Tell 918 I said hello to.
Thirsty.
As long as they don't wander over this way.
I don't want to kill my friend no more. People go. My bag down on my. Take it easy, take you. I'm all by myself. Rice and beans, dynamite, wait, I'm 10-7. You take care and keep that Messi can be a real cold. And Dynamite White is doing good job too. He's keeping everybody straight. Thirsty over there. Hey, rice and beans, Dynamite White, 918. Bye. And that Roger 918. Yeah, 918. I'm all by myself. White told you so. Good day. Bye, Black Pepper Mobile. Hey, rice and beans. I gotta go. We're having meetings over here in the governor's house. Bye, 918. You keep coming in my radio like that. Hey, 918. I'ma let my people go. Hey, 918. I'ma let my people go. 918. Mean machine. Dynamite White go. Tell them let that be a lesson. Tell them let that be a lesson. Tell them Dynamite, let that be a lesson. Oh, Dynamite White, 10-7. Good day. Rice and bean. I don't know, man. Dynamite White. You must have left him thirsty sometime. He sounds a little mad. He said, let it be a lesson.
I don't want to be worldwide press man. I don't want to be worldwide press man. I just want to be nationwide.
I'll say bye for rice and beans. Hey, mean machine. Dynamite White out of your ears. Good day. Rice and beans downtown. Dynamite White. I left everybody here with rice and beans on the mouth. Take care, Dynamite White. Bye. 918. I ain't want to play with. Get your freaking blood off. When you mess with Dynamite, you get your Dynamite go.
If I was feeling to be worldwide there, I'd have to learn a lot of different languages, you know.
Well, you have to wear the special gloves. When you mess with Dynamite, you have to be careful.
The nationwide press man is on your side.
Watch my back. Give him some beer too.
Well, you got to run for the border sometime.
I'll be on the side. Get your big long rice and bean. I don't want to be no channel hog. Hey, rice and bean. I talk by my choice. I do it when I want to. Get your big long rice and beans. 6 and a quarter. With this chicken, bye. He said bye. I heard him. Bye. Dynamite go. I'm going back to my paperwork. I'm back to 7. Dynamite White said go 10-7. 6 and a quarter. Good day.
Yeah, well, the price of groceries can't be all that much there if you're just spending it all on rice and beans down there in Tijuana.
Mr. Dynamite White, 6 and a quarter.
I know Rice and Beans has got a hammer down out there. I think Rice and Beans has got a hammer out there on TJ. Motormouth Mall stepping. Hello, right back at you. Didn't get the 28 there, but I did hear somebody say hello, Motormouth Mall. Motormouth Mall stepping. No, wasn't you. Hey, Slam Dunk, while you slamming up in here, man, I'll tell you what. Hey, Slam Dunk in the locker room, Motormouth Mall waving right there, right now, Brady. Have a good day there, too. There's Slam Dunk. Enjoy to its fullest. Motormouth Mall stepping.
I thought it was Dynamite. Is Dynamite?
Slam Dunk, I think Godfather or somebody said hello to you. I didn't know who that was, though. I didn't get the 28 to break. I think it was Godfather in Portland, Oregon. If I'm not mistaken, they're breaking.
Now that time y'all mixed in there together. I can hear both of you, Del. Rice and Bean, y'all hopped up on the beat.
But there, Godfather number one. Well, that was you up in there, and you did say hello out there to Slam Dunk. Check this out.
Hey, Motormouth, do be Godfather number one, Portland, Oregon. Hey, Motormouth, it do be Godfather number one in Portland, Oregon. Look, Slam Dunk, I said good morning. Motormouth, Godfather number one, downtown West Oregon.
Hey, you rolled it that way, but it's not morning time anymore. Godfather, when did you wake up? It's 12:31 to break. Godfather number one and Sleepy Dog. Yeah, I heard you. You saw those guys over there in Portland. They're always a little bit behind the times. Hey, Godfather number one, you see, you just woke up. And you just wanted to wave a friendly five over there to Slam Dunk. And I rolled that five and kept it all the way alive there, Brave. You know, I didn't even hear you talking. I knew it was you when you keyed down. The doggone receiver went to full quieting mode. And I didn't hear nothing in there. And I knew exactly who that was. And the beast up there, the great big old hammer, BBI, is saying hello to you as well. The Godfather number one. And, man, oh, man, the number one. And Sleepy Dog, yeah, check this out here, watch. Now, Slam Dunk, I heard you waving, and then this happened.
Tell my good friend, the true number one of the Northwest corner. Tell my good friend, Godfather, that I rolled on by and I said good evening and good afternoon, wave to him. Motormouth Mall. The beast with the big giant hammer in the corner got down.
And that's the way I rolled that right there. Just the way I heard it. And Motormouth Mall stepping. Good morning there, BBI. What's going on to break? Good morning. I said the same thing that Godfather number one did. Good afternoon time for you breaking.
I hear you with that bamboo too. Oh, baby boy, hey, round Central Cal. Hey, I hear you with that bamboo antenna, doing what you always do.
What is it, Godfather number one? You said roll that big wave right back to BBI for you. I'll do that for you in fine style the best I can anyway. Hey, Godfather, take care, my friend. 7-3s and big old wave to BBI from Godfather around Portland. Motormouth Mall, stepping right here, right now, Brady.
This is radio checks.
A series of radio checks, yes.
Hey, Sleepy, behave yourself, Sleepy, up around that northwest.
A lot of people like to hear how they sound out there, and some people can play them back with good accuracy. So sometimes it's appreciated, the break.
In the mail.
I was just talking to somebody else there and asked me what's going on.
Now, tell baby boy I said hello, the break.
All right, you're doing your thing with that bamboo too. Doing your thing.
Hey, Bacon Man, you've been eavesdropping over there. And you used to say hello to BDI and to Godfather number one, the break.
Hey, Sleepy.
10-4, yeah, I was going to do some work out there in the shop. I got carried away with the radio, and I haven't made it back out there yet, the break.
Hello, Motor Mouth.
Yeah, 10-4. 10-4, I do believe it's all fixed.
Tell him I said
That's the first number?
Hey, BBI, where did you go? You had a big old hammer up in here. You must have got a phone call or something. Hey, doggone, did you hear that? I'm sounding pretty hip there, huh? Every time I move the mouse. You'd think I learned my lesson by now. But you must have got a phone call there, Greg.
Hey, making a fine trip to Seattle there, baby boy, on that IMAX. I'm running an IMAX also. Hey, baby boy, press man up here around C-Town, come on.
There's the press man out there, too, and thanks for rolling that 5 and keeping it alive there. Sleepy Dog, Motormouth Malls, stepping. I guess Mother Nature's dancing around, but not sure exactly where she is. Let me get my knees for the breeze right here and try a little bit of experience here in the audio section. Just a little bit there, clean things up just a little. Oh, Motormouth Mall stepping. Dropping a hammer from time to time in the wonderful, wonderful world of sound. Motormouth Mall. Got down, breaker.
Hey, Motormouth, if you're by yourself a 3 or 4 element flat beam there, which way would you go? What would be your shot?
10-4, 6 1/4. Hey, Bill Money, all you gotta do is just keep trying.
I've been looking at some of the...
10-4, good to hear. I hope he gets that squared away real fast. Ain't nothing worse than having an antenna that's not working to break.
We got the tower all set up, 40-foot crank up here on the hill, and it's going to
God, you're neat.
put together a nice beam.
Hey, 41.9, what's going on? Good day, right back. Whoa, man, I gotta take out a plug-in or two. I think I got just a little bit more going on this processor, on this CPU and the computer than it can deal with. It makes me sound kind of hip every now and again. Hello, Gio. 41.9 Motor Mouth Mall waving.
Man, AB of money, rice and bean is gone.
Anyways, whenever I get there, it's going to be loud. You'll be hearing me for sure. You got the tower already in spin for a few years. I'm going to put a little bit of marijuana on that. It's about 50 feet there. My flat beam. I think I'll go with a 4-element. That'll be good.
10-4 be of money, 06.25. 06.25 bumped it down, man. He said he gonna let you get some air. Hey, be of money. Quarter bumped it down, man.
More is always better.
Hey, did I get it right, Blake?
I don't know if you know Maniac number 2, but he builds beam antennas up here. Streak's got one of his. They're that 3-element optimized beam. Kind of like something like that.
When they say optimized, what do they mean? Because optimized,
Get some beer. Bring him some beer.
it's the best for one thing. So what does optimized really mean?
Bring some beer out there. That's a good question.
Maybe if you had some input on that there. I thought maybe it was just stretching out the directors.
Yeah, 10-4. Now, optimizing, technically, a beam, when it comes to a beam, are you optimizing it for bandwidth? Are you optimizing it for forward gain? Are you optimizing it for front-to-back ratio? Are you optimizing it for a particular feed point impedance? Are you optimizing it for, what? And, you can have a beam that does everything pretty well, but it doesn't do everything perfectly. The more you stretch it out, you stretch a beam out for one thing. You only stretch a beam out for gain. But the more gain with the least number of elements, in other words, stretched out, because there's not as much elements per space. So if you take a 5-element, you stretch it out, 30 or 40 feet, it's still a 5-element. But because it's stretched out, you automatically lose bandwidth. You automatically lose backdoor ratio, front-to-back ratio. You gain. And you can do it in such a way where you can maximize your feed point to be 50 ohms plus or minus J0, or 12.5 ohms plus or minus J0, whatever you want, depending on what kind of matching or feed point you're going to do. But you can't have minimum elements, a good front-to-back door, and maximum gain at the same time. You can't have minimum elements and maximum bandwidth at the same time. So the only way you can get maximum bandwidth, a good front-to-back door, and gain is to have more elements on a longer boom. So if you can have a 12-element antenna on 80 feet, you can have bandwidth, front-to-back door, and the gain that you can get from an 80-foot boom. But your boom length determines your maximum gain. You can't make a 14.3 dB gain antenna on a 12-foot boom. So it's all about apples and apples and oranges and oranges, and what do you want to optimize for. And so I always kind of laugh when I hear the term optimized, because what did they optimize? Optimized doesn't mean the best. And then when it's all said and done, when you get it all said and done, your antenna that you made is really not the best antenna, period, because it's the best antenna maybe for conditions that it thrives in. And if the angle of radiation is required to be different, or if something is required, polarity is needing to be different, then another antenna may possibly work better under those conditions. And so yeah, there's no such thing as one best antenna, and when you optimize, you sacrifice. And I'll be the first one to tell you, it's not, I optimize this thing here, it's only 8 elements on 96 feet, which isn't only, but it's 96 feet. Yeah, it's big, but it's only 8 elements. And so I optimized for gain. I have a crappy front-to-back projection. I have very little bandwidth, and that's the trade-off. So yeah, optimizing can get you in trouble more than anything else to break.
Yeah, that's some good feedback on that. Those Moonraker antennas there, I got a friend of mine who's got a couple of those there. Have you ever messed around with a Moonraker?
No, but I've heard lots of good things about them. Nothing bad about them.
Right on, yep.
We're gonna have a couple of them put up around the area. Star Tracks, he's gonna be putting one up there, and he's got a couple of brand new ones in the box, or I guess they don't make them no more. So.
No, they don't make them anymore. But yeah, good antenna. The other good combination, if you're doing a quad kind of thing, is to go with a pair of PDL2s. And instead of putting one on top of the other, put them side by side and phase them. And PDL2, not only does it, work well side by side with another one, but you get the option of being able to feed one horizontal, one vertical, vice versa, both horizontal, both vertical. They've got two coaxes coming off. So you can choose how you phase them and how you treat them there in the shack. And, they're cool. They're the way to go. If you're going to do a quad, especially if you have wind loading and ice and that kind of thing, where leverage can be a problem, you're better off using a pair of PDL2s side by side than you are running a single 4-element rig.
Yeah, I've got one of them Joe Gun smoking gun 2s there. I haven't got it up right now there, but I wasn't really all that impressed with it. You know anything about those?
Negative. No, nothing whatsoever. And somebody else said, well, yeah, but where are you going to get those PDL2s from? They may be hard to find. But there is, I did a Google search a long time ago on a PDL2, and it does explain kind of sort of in a roundabout way what they consist of and how to build one. So you certainly can build, it's like a half-wave fed, gamma-fed, half-wave dipole feeding a full-wave loop or whatever the configuration is. It's out there somewhere. So, yeah, I want to take a peek there.
Yeah, these beams are a lot of fun. I'm sure glad I put a tower up.
Oh, yeah. Super Canada sounded good up there, Greg. Yes, Motormouth Mall. Ten-4. Yeah, it's a big old long antenna and a whole lot of Mother Nature there, Greg.
Motormouth Paul, did you build that antenna?
You ran everybody 10-7.
Oh, 10-4. Well, it sounds good over here. Yes, I did. I designed the antenna and built it. And I used a program called QuickAggie 4. And it works really well. And by the way, here's the recording of station 357. Check it out. Yeah, it's a big old long antenna and a whole lot of Mother Nature there, Brigger.
Yeah, Roger. I'm just talking on Pro 3 here. And that's it, pretty much. I got one of those UR6QW.
Paul, did you build that antenna?
Compressor, noise gate kind of box on here, and then the SM20. Yeah, these things probably aren't so great on AM.
Anyway, yeah, I have one of those too. I had one of those. I sent it back. Some work on it. The UR6QW box works really well, and nothing wrong with them on AM. And the filter, you can certainly modify the filter on the EQ to work a little bit lower and a little bit higher if you want to extend it. But they work really well. There ain't nothing wrong with them. I think your biggest hindrance is the radio's bandwidth limitations in the audio chain. Much more of a hindrance than the W6QRW, whatever WR, that guy, the little processor. The bandwidth in the limiter, or the bandwidth in the radio is your limiting factor, Greg. No, it sounds really, really good. The modulator does not work on sideband. You know, it's a modulator. It's what's already in the radio that you use for AM. And when you go to AM, that's what you use. This replaces that. On sideband, you use a thing called the balanced modulator. It's not the same as the modulator that's used on AM. And there's filtering. So if you want to do sideband stuff, you got to do something different. But on AM, the modulator takes full control over the driver of the final, the collectors of the driver and final of the radio. And it creates the DC voltage that creates the carrier, and then it superimposes audio onto that and allows you to have the unlimited bandwidth and the unlimited asymmetry. So yeah, what kind of radio do you have, by the way? What are you feeding that little processor into? Pro 3. What is a Pro 3? Oh, Roger, okay. Yeah, I don't know for a fact, but if you look at the schematic on that radio, I think you'll find it's got a pre-driver stage. And the pre-driver stage, I hope, is a MOSFET. And if it's a MOSFET, you can simply use the modulator at low voltage, you know, at 12 volts, not even 30 volts or 24 volts, just run it on 12 volts. Use the modulator and then have the emitter of the Darlington feed directly to the collector, or sorry, the drain, gate, source, drain, no, the source. Anyway, directly to the top of the MOSFET, and it'll set your, you know, then run the rest of the radio in Class C mode, so either CW or FM, and then you would modulate that driver, and it would work out great, and you'd have unlimited bandwidth and everything. But if you're not going to do that, then I think what you're doing is fine to break. Good, 10-4. Good deal. Well, what you got going there right now is working good. It really doesn't sound bad at all. It sounds good and clean, clear, loud. I don't know that you need to really change a whole lot over there, so I think I'd just keep it like it is, especially if you do mostly sideband. Yeah, I'm broadcasting a little bit wider audio than you would expect, so probably sounds a whole lot better at 9 kilohertz, and you get some more of the sizzling high end up in there. Not sure where you were before, but yeah, wider is good. Sounds good there, Leaky Bucket, AK357, or vice versa. And one more playback for you. And I've got a water gate rolling here too, by the way, on the phone, direct fed from the receiver. So I'm going to place this up on Facebook later tonight when I get home. But give a listen here.
It was on, I guess, 6 here. Now I just switched it to 9, and now I can hear more bass, more treble, all that kind of stuff there. But anyways, well, I'll let you get back to whoever you're talking to, and I definitely appreciate you coming back to me there, and definitely that's pretty cool, man. You know, just the stock radio making a trip on Channel 6. There must be some good Mother Nature in there. You're just still booming in here doing like 30, 40 over, so anyways, I'll wave a hand at you there, Motormouth Mall. Definitely a pleasure on this end, and we'll say 73s and God bless to you. And I got a toy coming here pretty quick. I'll get back down here maybe, and next time I hear you and see if my signal increases any there. But anyways, 73s again, and Motormouth Mall. This will be 357, otherwise known as the Leaky Bucket, up here around Vancouver, Canada. And we'll be listening for you, final.
All right, sounds good there, Leak. There you go, Leaky Bucket. There's your playback. Motormouth Mall stepping. Been a pleasure with the double measure. Have a real wonderful day out there, and blessings and good graces around your place. Motormouth Mall, you West Coast. Under modulated beast. On a Subidic over 29. Stepping. I'll see you. Bye, 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 bye.
Hey, Leaky Bucket. Hey, Leaky Bucket. You probably can't hear Pressman down here in Seattle. Hello, Leaky Bucket. Up there in Vancouver. I'm down here in Seattle, waving a hand to you.
Hey, Leaky Bucket, did you hear Pressman? Did you hear Pressman? All right, Pressman was waving at you anyway. He did not hear you, Pressman.
Man, I gotta hook up this thing, Joe.
Four 10 there, 111. I heard you out there in the Mobile too. I did. Hey, catch you later on. I'm going to get back on the side for a second. I shall return.
You're bumping it down in your town, no doubt about it. If I'm up here in Seatown. No doubt about it, 918. 918, Mean Machine, 173 Pressman, right around Seatown. Waving a hand to you. I couldn't get in there. You know a big boss is big boss. Hey, Bamboo, 918, Mean Machine Mobile. I'm on the side. Conditions coming out and now. got that hammer down in that doggone deal. Baby boy, back on the man. I didn't make the news. Reported. I had to drop that nickel on you. Baby boy on the west side. Max, back on. Doggone, I heard a couple of big brothers waving at me. Couple of big brothers waving at me, but you cotton pickers ain't got it down like the man with Anna. Oh, baby, from on the west side, man. Hi, Max. We still